Information types. This video will look at different types of information from popular to academic sources and consider them within the context of the information timeline. We are surrounded by information every day of our lives. Books, blogs, tweets, videos, news. It can be overwhelming. We'll make sense of these information sources within this video. Specifically, we will discuss the differences between popular sources, like magazines and broadcasts, and academic sources like peer-reviewed journals and academic books. To understand this, it is helpful to think about how information can be created and authorship. News of an event that just happened can break on social media first, such as photos of incidents at a demonstration or protest, or a natural disaster only witnessed by those people that were there when the event happened. If it was you at the event, you might be the first person to create information covering this by taking a photo, adding a hashtag, a comment, and then posting it on Instagram, Facebook or Twitter. All of your friends and followers see this post and then share it. A TV channel might see the photo and interview you about what you saw. A radio interview may also follow. Over the next few days, your account appears on news programmes and websites, and after weeks and months, your photo and commentary gets featured in a story in a national magazine. Let's pause for a moment. All of the sources that emerge from your original post are what we call popular sources. Authorship attribution differs across all of these popular sources, from TV channels to radio station presenters, reporters and journalists. From your first post to the magazine article, the purpose has been to describe at the time of the event. Because popular sources are usually accessible to anyone with the internet or TV, the authors use casual language that everyone can understand. Finally, these popular sources are created fairly quickly after an event happens. After about 6 months, we begin to see the emergence of a whole new type of source and authorship. These are called scholarly or academic sources, because rather than simply describe an event, these peer-reviewed articles and academic books collect data, study it in depth, provide additional context, and even generate more questions. They are typically created by experts like your tutors and are thus often considered more authoritative than, say, a magazine article written by a journalist. Because they are academic, they use more formal language and are meant for researchers, academics and students. Whereas popular sources are created quickly after the event, academic sources are not produced for months or even years later. If, for example, your tutor wants to publish a peer-reviewed article about how the news reported recent outbreaks of civil unrest in the UK, first your tutor will need to explore existing academic literature on the topic, research the news stories that emerged during and after the outbreaks, and also obtain eyewitness accounts and commentary of events. All of this work can take a long time. So, the various sources that are created following an event fall into different points in the information timeline. But what does this have to do with your academic research? Well, because at some point you will need to use a source that fits a particular need, you must determine if you need to use a popular source, an academic source, or both. Remember, each uses a particular type of language and has its own purpose, perspectives and audience. And very importantly, each is authored by people with different levels of expertise and authority in writing critically about the topic.